के इलाकों तक कनेक्टिविटी पहुंचाना एक बड़ी चुनौती है और ये काम सैटेलाइट की मदद से ही मुमकिन हो सकता है। ये कहना है भारतीय एयरटेल के चेयरमैन सुनील भारती मित्तल साहब का। उनकी कंपनी विदेशी साझेदारी से सैटेलाइट के जरिए कनेक्टिविटी बढ़ाने पर काम कर रही है। सुनील भारती मित्तल ने यह भी कहा कि इन्फोसिस के को फाउंडर नंदन नीलेकनी के साथ इन्फिनिटी फोरम के इवेंट में चर्चा के दौरान ये बात इन दोनों ने कही। मित्तल और नीलेकनी 0G to 0C पर बातचीत कर रहे थे। दोनों टेलीकॉम और आईटी दिग्गजों के बीच और किन मुद्दों पर चर्चा हुई, आइए सुन लेते हैं।
I think we are trying to go from space to carbon, but before that, perhaps we can share our experience in the transformation of India through telecom and financial services. Maybe we can talk a bit about what you've done, extraordinary work on telecom.
Well, let me at the outset acknowledge that our work has been ably supported and accelerated by some of the moves that you have made in your last journey, putting the identification of all Indians in an enabling fashion. You know, having connected 1 billion people has never been an easy task, and given all the needs of security and KYC, it would have been almost impossible for India to have connected all its citizens without what you laid out as a foundation, which accelerated our job. And let me start by acknowledging a fantastic job done on Aadhaar, which is now a globally acknowledged platform for national IDs.
Thanks, Sunil. And I think what you guys have done is also amazing. I think what we have seen between the mobile phone and the Aadhaar, and of course the bank account, and you have a bank with the Airtel Payments Bank, that the Jam Trinity, Jandan, Aadhaar, Mobile, is now reaching 1 billion people, and that has created the foundation for deep transformation.
No, absolutely. And absolutely, I personally feel our political leadership should feel delighted with what this combination has been able to deliver, because the government programs, the subsidy programs, reaching out to the last mile and to the poorest of the poor in villages has now been enabled by the high-speed broadband connectivity and the financial interventions that have happened in the last 7, 8, 10 odd years. Telecom is indeed, Nandan, has been a phenomenally exciting journey for some of us who have been involved in this from day one. And today, having connected 1 billion people who enjoy services at less than $3 a month and consume a ton of data and enjoy all sorts of benefits of financial inclusion, medical, healthcare, education, and importantly also the subsidies that the government gives under the NREGA and other programs that they have. This is all transformational and it's making a very, very deep impact. The point is, what more needs to be done? Since the platform is ready, how can we enable the fintech to get deeper, give more financial power to our citizens in the country? Education, how can we deliver to our citizens in a most seamless manner? And importantly, healthcare, which has become the rallying point today for our society. How do we as technology providers enable all that at a frugal cost as compared to a physical infrastructure that is needed?
Well, I think it's a great point. I think where India has succeeded, Sunil, is high volume, low cost, population scale infrastructure. So 1 billion people at very low cost and at volumes of billions of minutes or billions of data points. So I think that has been the defining feature of what India has built. And but of course, I think as we look beyond, I know that, for example, you're looking at space. Maybe you can tell us what is your plans on space?
Yeah, so our job in the last 25 years has been accelerating connectivity. And as an industry now, I talk as a global industry, we have not been able to connect the last 1.5 billion. We have tried and failed and tried and failed. Obviously, you can't lay fiber to every home in a village. And therefore, we felt that the radio networks will do the job. But unfortunately, there are small clusters in deep rural areas, in deserts, in mountains, places where you can't reach. So this has been a holy grail for our industry. And however amount of subsidies and universal service obligation funds have been put to task, you still have large tracts in US, Northern Europe, of course, Africa and Asia, where people are without an internet. And in today's time, not giving an internet means depriving our people from a good life or a better life for the children. So we have been working on this, connectivity, how to get to those last 1.5 billion people. Space seems to be the only way out. Most cost efficient, the best way to do it. So OneWeb, my new company, along with the British government and other investors, are putting together satellites at 1,200 kilometers, which will qualify as a low Earth orbit constellation, providing 1.1 terabits of capacity globally. So oceans, mountains, deserts, jungles, deep rural areas, everything will be covered. We have started to provide services on a 50-degree parallel, which means everything above 50 degrees on the Atlas is now covered on a 24/7 basis.
Wow.
Our test results in Alaska are delightful. Latency is less than 50 milliseconds. Speeds are 100 Mbps or more. So it's looking like a final solution to connect those people who have been left behind. So I am very excited about this. I call it a telecom network in space now.
ओके, तो टेलीकॉम और टेक्नोलॉजी सेक्टर के दो दिग्गज जो बात कर रहे थे कि कैसे देश में कनेक्टिविटी को बढ़ाया जाए और